Hey, it's Amanda, and you are watching a segment from 100 Videos in 100 Days. This started out as a challenge to myself to prove that freedom can come from authenticity and vulnerability, and that life doesn't have to be perfect or look perfect, it doesn't have to feel perfect to be valuable, to really be valuable. And that you don't have to wait to share your gifts till it all looks a certain way. And this is also about what the cost is of waiting to share your gifts. I didn't have a YouTube channel before this. I never did a video of myself. I didn't even like to see myself in camera. So am I scared every time I do this? Yes. But I'm here. I'm showing up, because I'm committed to this conversation about freedom. And the freer I get, I believe the freer you will get. So I invite you to participate as you can. There's no editing here. I get one take. So if it all goes to hell, you go with me. There may be swearing, there may be crying. I may get up and walk around. It's the game. It's authentic and vulnerable. I will look different every day. So that's really the point of it, is in life there's no editing, there's no redos. So who are you going to be? How are you going to show up? What would that look like? And what would be possible if you just showed up exactly as you were and let the cards fall? Would that be freeing? It is to me. And if it is to you, I hope you get something out of these. If there's anything that I say that rubs you wrong or feels off, discard it immediately. It's not for you. It's for whoever needs it, and most likely for me. So when this turns off and the next one turns on, I will be sitting here quietly with my eyes closed. You're not walking into any special session that you're not supposed to see. Everything's transparent here. So I started this to have context in the beginning, because I can see people are jumping in the middle of the series, and I just want to make sure everyone feels included. So I will see you soon. Still in that kind of funky space. And it's just going to do what it's going to do. I don't have any control over it. It got a lot more intense last night and all through the night. My mind wants an answer. And about 5 or 6 times over the last 3 days, I think, I've had an experience of just been like, well, I don't have a thing for it. It lasts about 20 seconds. Twice a meditation, and the other ones were just sitting here or working on something, but it just kind of like the space of when between asleep and awake, except I'm awake. I can't even be talking to someone, all of a sudden it just comes over me and I don't know what that is. And so the mind is just trying to give me all different kinds of stuff. My legs were being weird last night. To watch movies, it felt weird on my skin. Reading, no, couldn't do it. Watching my video upload, nah. Even the picture didn't connect, which I thought was hilarious. It's like, yeah, it's exactly how I'm feeling. I just saw how badly my mind, it needs a definition for it, because if it has a definition, then it feels like it can protect you. And if you're calling back saying, I don't really know where I am, then it's flustered and it gets angry. Last night I thought, I feel like I'm Jonah in the whale. Like I can't mayday anyone. Couldn't tell them where I was if I wanted to, because I don't know. My daughter even sent me a video yesterday. It was off 10 seconds, and it was super cute, and she looked different to me. When I watched my video, I didn't look the same, or how I think I look. I don't know. It's just strange. Food wasn't right. But then I realized if my mind can explain it to me, then it has a point of reference which comes from the past. So when we step into something completely new, it's always uncomfortable, but that means something's being created. Especially if you can't name it. You know, if you're uncomfortable and you're like, yeah, this is definitely anxiety, this is definitely pain, this is definitely anger, whatever it is, then you can sink into it. But if the feeling is the mind just is pissed because it can't name where you are, that gets a little weird. So that's when it helps to have kind of cognitive learning, because I could pull that up and go, oh, actually, if the mind knows where I'm going, then that's not necessarily a good thing. So this is okay. So I'm going to get on and do the video, even with, though, feeling weird. And because if someone else ever goes through this, maybe they'll come across this video. You know, this part of being authentic is getting on and saying really weird stuff that you don't want anyone to know. Because I feel really stupid saying all this. My daughter doesn't look the same to me. She actually looked far more adorable. She looked like someone I didn't know. But I was like, she's so cute. That is so cute. There was no story of, she's sending me this because, or she's doing this because. You'd be surprised at the stories that come with every bit of information you have. You don't see things newly. It comes with a story. Did an exercise one time where we had to omit people's names and even their sexes, and you just say it. And you tell a whole story about something where there was a lot of emotion. And so I was about my kids, and so I would say it, and I referred to me as it. And people might think, well, that's dehumanizing it. It was de-storyizing it. I just made that word up. De-storyizing takes the story off of it, so you actually can see it for what it is. And it was interesting because I realized every time I didn't say my name or their name, there was a weightlessness to it. Because, you know, you have a story about everyone. Even if it's an amazing story, there's still some pain in there. There's still some sadness in there because it comes as a whole package. And if you can just say it for what it is, you can actually enjoy it. You can see the progress that was made, or I don't know, you can see people clearly. Even in a name, there's a story. I mean, we say, well, I'm so-and-so. Well, not really. We are in the game here. So we can differentiate, because that's what the mind likes. Like, be unique, but totally be in the group. Yeah. That's why we're all bipolar. So, you know, if you're ever stuck on something, or you're really mad at someone, or maybe you felt your feelings, maybe you've been working on a thought, try telling it. Well, I always say tell it out loud, but tell it out loud to someone, but put it in there. I don't care if it's a new baby, it's crying. And it feels really scared, and it is sad, and it is frustrated. And it wonders why it ever had it. It sounds weird, but try it. Because suddenly things aren't so serious. They're not so scary because there's no personal story involved in it. It's a human, and you can see love in there. You can see love in a way it's hard to see in the stories. So I invite you to try that. So it has been feeling wonky, and it is okay, and it is talking on a video, and it will be fine. And see if that's just going to be left there. Actually, a far more powerful lesson than you know. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm signing up to do this obstacle course run thing with my kids. Because it's not in charge of it, and it wants to get it in shape. So it feels strong. There you go. Total weirdness. I don't care. It works.